beluga whales, okay? You know that, like, round thing of flub around its head? It's full of wax and fat, and you cannot squeeze it.
What the hell? Today
No,
we're
we're not.
discussing school stories that we just hate. Maybe we'll make this a series. I don't know. It all depends. So do you want to start off with yours first then? Okay.
So this was, what, 8th grade? Since 8th grade is, like, the final year at our Catholic school, the 8th graders had, like, the biggest shot for, like, a lead role in drama. So our drama director, Mrs. Red, but she was, like, the main drama director, and after auditions, I was given the lead role of Beast in Beauty and the Beast. Now, if you've ever seen Beauty and the Beast, Beast is a male role. And personally, I didn't really take into account that gender was supposed to be a concept here, because the golden rule of theater is that the character comes before the gender. You are perfectly within your rights to have a different actor cast as long as the gender of the character remains the same. Okay, so after, like, the cast list was released, it was like a day after when my dad receives an email from Mrs. Red saying that a parent filed a complaint to the priest, not to Mrs. Red, to one of the priests who basically direct our school, saying that since there is going to be a female actor with a female love interest, that would not look good for a Catholic school. Mrs. Red is, like, on the phone with my dad, mutually angry call. That was, like, a Friday, I believe. But then that weekend, we go to church, and my dad discusses it with the priest, like, in person. The end result of their discussion was that I would not be allowed to play Beast. I would have to be recast into a female role, because to have a girl-on-girl budding romance, as the priest put it, would not be a good impression for a Catholic school. Anyways, the following Monday, everyone in the drama department has been emailed about it. Mrs. Red made it very clear, if you have an issue with casting, come to me. Do not go to an outside source, because that's just passive-aggressive. The following Monday, everyone in the drama group, they run into me, they're like, hey, I'm sorry about your role or whatever, because, like, this just happened, which has never happened before. Why is this? And in my opinion, it should have been a discussion that we had as an entire theater group, rather than something that happened between a parent and a religious figure.
To go over her head and talk to a higher authority shows that, first of all, you know she's okay with what's going on here, but you are not. It shows that you feel so entitled that your opinion and only your opinion can be shown.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone was pissed, right? Except for one person. And Elle, I think you'll get into that.
So this is another one of our plays that were double casted, which, if you're not in theater and you don't know what that means, basically it means that you have, like, several shows. For example, like, for this, we were supposed to have 4 shows, and then 2 people were playing each character. So, like, you would have 1 bell for the first 2 nights and 1 bell for the second 2 nights, or, like, whatever pattern you want to put it in. And so Belle was a lead role that was double casted. And so one of the Bells, we're going to call her Frankie, she was very sympathetic. She was friends with the other Belle, and she was very sympathetic towards me. The second Belle, we're going to call her Jane, refused to talk to me about it. She refused to discuss it in any degree, even with other people, especially, like, God forbid, in the classroom. Everyone pretty much had their eye on Jane. Everyone basically knew that it was Jane or Jane's mother who had filed the complaint. Some people speculated that it was because Jane, again, Beast was double casted. Some people said, oh, Jane just wanted to kiss Michael, who was the second guy playing Beast. Jane just wanted to kiss Michael, so she got you out of there. And ever since, I don't even know when it started, but there was a rumor going around that I was not heterosexual. And I feel like that, I don't know if that either factored in or freaked Jane out, because I know that they were not the most accepting of LGBTQ plus spaces. And I feel like, especially in a setting, a Catholic school, in which that isn't even normalized by the staff, in which in our religion books we are taught that this is a sin. The point is, it was never a welcoming environment in the first place, and when you add judgmental kids to that, and a theater group, and a higher power that will always act in favor of the school, which is religiously based, it's rooted in a homophobic environment. Oh, and side note, if Jane ever finds this, you know your real name. But if you ever find this, throwing a hissy fit about this does not make you more kissable to Michael, because the play never happened. And the part about my sexuality,
None of your
No,
business, bro.
you just have no input on there.